I'm gonna try with this formation. 3 damage, high damage dealers: Baraka, Deva, Maggie, and Iris for mana generation and heals on Anna. See if that works. Maybe I don't even need the content is not available. Why not? I guess I can't. They closed it. There's available battles 1. What is going on? I knew this wasn't supposed to be released. Yeah, I can't even do like a level 1. It's not working. All right, well, screw that. All right, so I was gonna do Labyrinth, but it seems to not be working. So let's just go into this. So this video is going to be, I'm sorry, I'm too tired. I'm too tired to think of anything right now. I'm trying to go to sleep. What I'm trying to do is actually, I'm trying to do this video really quick, go to sleep, and then work on some things that I want to prep for tomorrow. Tomorrow's my birthday, so I wanted to do a lot of stuff for tomorrow. So excuse me if I'm just trying to break through this. So this one, it looks like it's easy. I just have to use Xeon and use his basic attack once. Clear in 30 turns, all survive. Seems easy enough. All right, so let's see what this is entailing right now. I'm gonna take the auto off. They got an attack speed buff, so they're going first. Oh, I didn't even check the brakes. I did not check the brakes. Okay, so that's good. Machine. Oh, okay, we should be fine. There goes his auto attack. Oh, what was y'all talking about? It's probably just this one is easy. Oh, they're all about to get first turn, right? All the mouse is in the back. Oh god, I got debuff too. I have a decreased attack debuff. We could easily get this going. Here goes my 3 breaks. He looks like he's immune. Oh my god, I'm not timed. I'm so used to being timed for no reason. Fear the Abyss. Status effect immunity. Don't really care. Some damage. Go Xeon, go Xeon, go. We're gonna put this on him so he can't gain mana. Let's say he has damage immunity, damage over time immunity, which he really shouldn't. Yeah, one of the good things about Shafrakin in these modes is, oh wait, I'm getting debuffed every time I attack. Attack, defense, what's causing that? No idea. And this is what I was saying before, is like, I don't really mind it when it's in these modes because, you know, I'm not using a resource. So I guess every time I attack someone, maybe it's just Gale himself that I get debuffed. Okay, he didn't do too much damage. Oh, okay. Can I cleanse those though? They are debuffs. And something happened to me. Yeah, see, it's like, I don't understand what's going on. It just seems stupid. It seems like random stuff is going on. I can't figure it out. Turns are going up, so he has that. Let's get another person with this stuff. In the back. Start sucking his mana out. This might get some kills. We got a couple more turns left over. All the mouses are dead. He can't gain mana even if he wanted to. Pretty easy. Random mechanic in there that I have no idea what it was doing, but yeah. I'm always gonna put confirm here. if you pick next story, sometimes they do that weird shit where they just throw you into the next step, and like you just kind of waste time without going back to the screen here. So missions here are going to be use Leafy's basic attack, use Glenn. So they're forcing you to use 2 characters. Oh, it's gonna be terrible. Oh, so this is what people are talking about. I mean, with these type of limitations, I mean, especially my Leafy and my Glenn, right? Now, the big thing I have to be curious about is if you can still get, like, if All Survive doesn't work out, can I just come back and do that later? Like, I think it's important to do these because they're stupid, and then like maybe come back. Like, that's how it worked before. You can always come back and do the other quest later. So do the harder quest if it works. So I'm assuming one of them are gonna die, right? I think we can safely assume that. Okay. They have a buff. What buff is that? Increase attack speed. I need to test out Mana Absorb against all this nonsense. There goes. She auto attacked. Now we just need this guy to get a turn so he can auto attack. Fine. Glenn, please. Auto attack it. Alright, you get in turn. Up goes the Weasel. And basic attack. There we go. So I actually kind of want to like purposely mess up. Well, we'll get to it eventually. I'm just gonna do a couple of these and just see how it works. I'm assuming he's gonna have a stupid mechanic as well. So they're all getting. Is that just a thing? Wait, do they have that thing too? Oh, you know what? They have Iris's passive. That's what that is. Interesting. So using barriers, it's not like it's a complete detriment to you, but it is somewhat a detriment to you. And it seems like the main character seems to just not have seems to not have any weaknesses at all, so you can't break them. They actually look pretty clean, not gonna lie. So my issue again with this is going to be like, there's no way for you to know that going into these fights, and even when you're in the fight, there's no way to know that either. I think I'll say it a billion times. It's just inherently flawed, in my opinion. It's gonna stack this up. No, she kept the barrier this time. Oh, you know what? The round didn't restart yet. I think that they have a version of Iris's passive to discourage you from using Dragon Bloods. Now, do I have an issue with that? No, not really. I think that a lot of the times games do this a lot. Like, it's not like an uncommon thing to do, where the devs recognize what's hard, or not what's hard. They recognize what the go-to thing is in a game, and then they pretty much force you not to use that, because it wouldn't be good if you can literally use the same strategy for every single PvE event. So I do actually agree with that methodology. I do agree with it's fine if this method works here and then another method works here. That this one's First Guardian, this one is Revive meta, this one is bring heals, stuff like that. I'm very, very accepting of that. I know some people might not be, but I always kind of like that. I've always thought that that was a perfectly fine way of doing things. So we didn't obviously get that, so can we go back? We can. And since we cleared this, right, we can just go team suggest, bring in everyone that's a god, and then clear it properly. And then, okay, so that's fine. That's 100% fine. So do the stupid thing first. Don't worry about the clears, and then if we get a clear here, then I really don't care. I do hate this attack speed thing though. Let me check what their attack speed is actually when I get a chance, when I get my turn. Okay, now it's my turn. So what is their attack? So their attack is low. So funny enough, Janae would be great here. Janae would actually debuff them, and Janae would lower their attack speed. So it is funny, you know. She's not a very popular character currently, obviously, but it would actually be greatly helpful here. And again, that would promote to one of the other generals into the meta. So I can't fault them for that. They have very low base attack. I'm gonna check out the other guy's base attack as well too. And I also know that I'm in the beginning steps, so there's very likely that there's harder stuff later down the road, right? I also heard that if your combat power is, I'm on easy, so if it's lower, you take more damage, they take less damage, stuff like that. But I still feel like that's okay. Oh, he done fucked up. He done got the dirty grass break. Oh, but it doesn't matter because her shield is not popping up. So technically, I can get the free clear, the early clear here, and then all survive. I might need to bring in a reviver. All of this is fine because, like I said, it's not costing me resources. So me losing and not perfecting it, I think this is what the labyrinth should have been. It should have been these weird conditions that if you didn't pass the conditions, you weren't gonna be like a super sad panda or something like that. Sorry, buddy. You weren't gonna be like, oh no, I didn't do this. But you could have made it that, you know, under these conditions, you know, this happens on this and that and the third. I think this system would have worked better in Labyrinth, honestly. I prefer it that way. And I dealt with a couple people in my other video when I spoke about the Labyrinth that they prefer it to be this way, the other way, like the way the Labyrinth is, and I think that's fine. Okay, so we cleared it in the amount of turns, right? So that should be another star. Cool. Now we just have to go and get all survive. So it still works the same way the story does. So I find that that's okay. I know it gets harder. I know people are already complaining about how hard it gets. So like this one, I say clear this. See, this one's only 3 breaks. Clear in 60 turns, and that scares me how basic it is. What do you need? Machine and dark, and that's it. I'm pretty sure that it's gonna get harder and harder and harder. So what do you guys think about the Path of Trials? I mean, at what point is it where people are complaining about it? I guess would be my first thing. This is obviously just my first impression of it. I'm not saying, oh, see, they don't have the attack speed nonsense here. Maybe because, you know, this wasn't a big chapter, maybe? Or maybe the wave 2 is gonna be absolutely stupid. Oh wait, he has dodge or something? Increase dodge. Oh no. I hate mechanics like that. Yeah, he's dodging. I don't think that. I only know one character that counters that, and that would be Zarini. Another good way to get around dodge is CC. They obviously can't dodge if they're stunned, so you would bring stunners to the fight. Okay, so what you got here, Poppy? What's the difference between this form and this form? Ow. Okay. Here's my 3 breaks. You're dead. Love this about Frankie in PvP. It's actually kind of disgusting. A lot of the bosses for some reason aren't damage over time immune. So really good dots do a lot of work. They definitely do the Lord's work. Okay. Oh, he mana burned me. Seems like the mana thing is not working against him though. I'll let Maggie get a really big mana utilization off. With all our mana. Yeah, extra 2,000 on top. This would be pretty good. And now I use everyone else's skill. Whew. Would have preferred if she crit, but if she crit, he might have died. So it seems like some stages are definitely going to be easier than others. That one was relatively easy. I'm still in chapter 1, so like I said, I know that it's going to be crazy, but I'm just doing these are my first impressions of this mode. Like I can see kind of like where it might get a little bit hairy. See, this is a really basic thing, and I guarantee they won't let me see like ahead, right? Yeah, they won't even let me see what's ahead. So can I go to other chapters as well? Can I start here if I wanted to? No, I got to go in order. So I could see how it would get difficult. They're going to ask you to use specific units. They have to do something specific. But my advice would be do that first, clear it, and then do one at a time. It's the same thing with the original story. Like even here in the original story, I still haven't finished these. Like, yeah, I know I got 200. It's the only one I haven't finished yet because I just haven't felt like coming back here. But, you know, you just slowly but surely achieve the things. And it's always there. This is not like a achieved by day thing like the Labyrinth is right now. So I for what it's worth, I think it's fine. And if there is a really crazy difficult stage, I think that that's okay. I think that that's okay. You're not spending your Levi stones. Like right now, I got 400. I should pretty much explore, wait until my exploration is all the way done, or go to the labyrinth or something like that. Like get my Levi stones down, and then once they're all down, I would go and try to get as much stuff, because honestly this is only for rewards. I don't even see what I was getting per win. Oh no, sorry, yeah, it did show me what I was getting per win. I was getting like these. You're like, oh, another extra dragon ground thing. Not the craziest rewards, but you know, obviously you're doing it for these, you know, get the ZEUZ, and hopefully they'll have better rewards as you get further, because it should be harder challenge, better rewards. So I think my first impression of it is fine. If I come across something that I think is stupid, of course I'll let you guys know. But I think the format of it is perfectly fine. Even if you get stuck somewhere, I think it's fine that you got stuck. It's been out for 2 days. I had an issue with this in Knights Chronicles, where the newest dungeon would drop and then everyone would be upset that they couldn't clear it in record time. Like they would, I can't beat it today, it's too difficult. And it's like, it just dropped. It just dropped. Like I said, I don't mind them hiding weird stuff in there, because you can kind of figure it out by going in there over and over and over and over and over and over again. But when you put a limitation on how much you can go in there, aka Levi stones, or if it costs ZEUZ, or if it costs any type of resource, I'm not okay with that in a gacha game, because I like it to be that you can test things out and not be punished for testing stuff out in a mysterious way. Like that's why in, like, you play Dark Souls, you play Legend of Zelda, you play any of these games where they, you know, try to trick you with bosses and anything like that, it's okay, because all you're gonna lose is a little bit of time. Yeah, you'll be a little bit frustrated, but you know, you're eventually gonna get to it as long as you keep nicking at it. But literally, it leaves a sour taste in the mouth, in my opinion, when I'm nicking at something and then the game's like, well, that's enough for today. Same thing with the labyrinth. That's why a lot of people don't like that. It's only one per day. It's just like you're just stopped for some reason. Like you want to engage, you want to play more, you want to keep playing, but then the game tells you can't. And in a gacha, you know, that's the trick of it, right? That's why there are resources. That's why there is a stamina system, is to limit play, to encourage, you know, obviously some type of spending, to give people that spend more to get able to play a little bit more. And I feel like their current setup did not allow that. Their current setup doesn't allow that, because all the resource grinds currently in the game, you don't need stamina for. So what's the point of it? Like you have 400 stamina, it's literally just for exploration. In the comment section below, first and foremost, let me know what you think about that MFO episode. Part's gonna pop up. Video will drop later in the day. I'm gonna be editing this, and then there won't be any other videos for the rest of the day, because there's so much stuff that I gotta work on. So please forgive me in advance. Well, not even in advance, but for tomorrow, I'm gonna be working for stuff. And a lot of stuff might not drop until like later in the day. So anywho, that's all I have to say about that. Like I said, I'm happy that it exists. I think it's a perfectly fine mode. And let me know if you guys think it's terrible, it needs to be fixed. I've seen people complain like, I can't beat this thing and I have this, that, and the third. It's unbalanced, but like I said, you can go in there 1,000 times. You can go in there a week from now. You can go in there, you know, a month from now. It should be fine. It's just the labyrinth to me that has that slight issue where you can't go into it and clear once per mode. And if people put stupid stuff like, oh, 10,000 likes, I'll get free ZEUZ, and it's like, that's the highest thing in there, because I don't know. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and remember that every day at the casino is your lucky day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.